Executive Chef of Sydney restaurant Civico 47, Matteo, is joining me today, and we're going to be making a beautiful vegetarian dish using
Zucchini.
Zucchini.
Yes. So we're going to do charred grilled zucchini.
Yep.
We're going to make a beautiful dressing with some confit, garlic, orange,
fantastic.
and a little bit of vinegar. And we're going to finish with some flower seeds.
Now, Matteo, these garlic bulbs are huge. Look at them. Yeah. And when you're doing a simple dish like this, it's all about the quality of the ingredients.
Absolutely, absolutely. And garlic is quite important in this dish. So
of course.
if you want to start with the first step for me, so we do confit garlic here. So confit means basically cooking in oil at low temperature normally. So we put the cloves of garlic, just put them with some olive oil in the oven at 130 roughly for about an hour, and you get a beautiful, sweet, very soft, like, that's it. So see, very soft, and this is like completely different from the flavor of garlic that you know.
Yes.
So if you don't mind, if you want to strain this one for me.
Yes.
And so this recipe is beautiful because we've got two parts. One part is the oil beautifully coming down at the bottom there. And you can use that oil to season meat later on, or to season like prawns or things like that. And now that the oil is strained, you have a beautiful job to do, which is just squeeze the garlic out, which then we're going to pass through the sieve and get the beautiful puree.
Do you know what, Matteo? I actually find it quite therapeutic. So I can sit here and just but it comes out so easily. Look at that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And while you do that, I'm going to grab this slicing finger machine and do some of the zucchini. So just slice the zucchini just gently like that. Don't need to apply too much pressure.
Yeah.
And what you get is this thickness here, so they're quite thin. And we're going to cook them in a pan after.
Yeah. And if you're a little bit intimidated by the mandolin, you could actually do this just with a classic peeler. You just want to make sure that you've got the zucchini quite stable on the table when you're peeling the big ribbons, and then you'll get almost exactly the same outcome, won't you?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, very nice.
Okay, so next step is we're going to cook this one. So I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil in a hot pan. You can do it on a grill as well. And we're just going to put them in and just gently cook them. It's only going to take a few seconds, really.
And are you trying to get some colour or just softening them even more, Matteo?
They'll get a little bit of color, but it's not really important.
Okay.
So we just want to soften them and cook them, but they're very thin, so it'll be very quick.
Okay.
A little bit of salt.
All right, well, you can keep doing that while I lovingly peel the garlic.
All right, so now we lay down the zucchini like that.
Yes.
So beautiful little job like that, and we're going to roll it into the shape of like a flower, I guess.
Oh, how beautiful.
Just like that. You don't have to go too tight.
I love when chefs come on the show and show us how to just assemble something so pretty like this. Me, personally, I would have just gone straight on the plate, dressing over the top.
That's it.
But that's boring.
All right, so we're going to put that one in there. And in the meantime, we can do the dressing that will go on top.
Okay.
So we got some of the beautiful confit garlic there. We're going to put a little bit of vinegar.
Vinegar.
And we might need some of this orange juice.
And I'll give that a whisk. And it almost looks like that garlic, once you mix in with the vinegar and the oil, it emulsifies because it's so thick.
Yes, it does. So going to add a little bit of that orange juice.
Yes.
Then we're going to add a little bit of vinegar. Yes, olive oil. And you can use, if you want more garlic flavor, you can use some of the garlic oil that we've had from before.
Yep, absolutely.
A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper.
Look at that.
And then, lastly, a little bit of thyme leaves. So we don't even have to chop it up. We just rub it off like that. So a bit of thyme in there.
One last mix.
One last mix. And I feel like we're now ready to plate.
Fantastic.
So we put a bit of this, just go on the top like that, so it just goes in through
yeah.
the zucchini. Look at that. That's quite nice, isn't it? And then we're going to finish with some sunflower seed that we just toasted in a pan gently.
Did you toast them just dry or with a little bit of olive oil?
A little bit of olive oil and not too high heat so that they get nice and crunchy as well. And if you don't mind passing me some of the micro parsley that I can see there.
Yes, for you.
And we can do a little bit of garnish, you know. Chefs, we always need to do the little garnish touch. And that's it. What do you think about that?
Matteo, that looks like a work of art. It's so pretty.
You.
Time to have a taste. I'm really looking forward to this.
Taste.
I don't want to break it. It's so pretty.
Do you want me to break it?
So straight down the centre. There we go. And look at those layers. So good.
And the dressing, you know, it goes down as it sits there. and you should get some crunchy from the sunflower seeds as well.
It's so delicate, and it is really good because that confit of garlic, it's not overpowering, and the zucchini's cooked so it's lovely and soft, and it just all goes together. There is a little bit of a process with that confit of garlic, but it's worth doing that one time because you can use it over and over again because you don't need loads of it per dish. You just need the smallest amount to really heighten a dish. So simple like this. Stunning.
Beautiful, thank you very much.